bottom line is that that's what's the fascinating and wonderful part about radio. There's an outlet for everybody to express whatever their opinion is, whether it's political, sports, how to fix a car, what you should do to get into school, although that's a big thing now. Just have enough money and pay somebody off, I guess. Or how to live your life and what you should do for this medical thing. Everybody has an opinion on everything. You have to be careful, though, on who you listen to. It's like going on the internet. There's some wonderful people with some wonderful opinions and some practical advice. That's good. But there are also people on there that have no business giving advice on anything. And that's the terrible part that's ruined our business, is the whack jobs, the people that are off, way off to the left, way off to the right, and just have a lot of anger and hate in them. And that's why I don't do political radio. I stay away from it because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
I like nice radio, happy radio, and so far it's worked well for me.
Yeah. Me too. I've interviewed people, actors in entertainment and stuff, but like you said, political radio, that could be, you could tread into a dangerous path there. You can,
because the minute you bring up the political arena, you alienate half of your audience.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same as being on stage. The minute you start doing jokes about one side or the other, you alienate half of your audience, or at least a good portion of it. So you have to be very careful today. But radio is still a wonderful, entertaining medium, in spite of what people think. Oh, well, I don't listen to AM radio. They probably listen to AM radio more often than they realize. But when I was growing up as a kid, when I was in my teens and 20s, there was no FM radio. It was all AM radio or shortwave radio. There wasn't FM. FM didn't come along until probably, as far as stations appearing on the marketplace, probably not till the middle 70s, somewhere around there, maybe a little bit earlier than that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe earlier than that. Yeah, maybe while I was still in high school, FM came along. But the bottom line is, I wasn't until I was 18 or 19 before anybody paid the attention to FM. It was all AM. Talk radio, sports, you name it, everything was AM radio. And it still is very popular, but people just don't realize that. FM radio is primarily music. It's an expensive broadband to play with.
Yeah. My next question is, let's talk about your show. It's called The Express, right? Your show is called
The Sunday Express, yes.
Mm-hmm. What do you do at your show? Do you interview people like me, or do you play music, or what is the...
No. I'm an interview program. 2 weeks ago, I had Loretta Swit on. A couple of weeks before that, I had my good friend Ray Abruzzo from The Sopranos on.
Oh, yeah.
This past week, I had a young lady on who talked about her PTSD problems, being diagnosed with PTSD. This week, I have a young man on who is an influencer and an entrepreneur in the business of social media. It varies from person to person. It could be a sports person this week. It could be an actor. It could be an author. It could be somebody in the business world. I conduct my show very much like how Larry King used to do his show on Mutual and Charlie Rose on PBS. It's eclectic. You tune in. It's fun. And I try to give my audience a balance, a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Yeah. And where can people find your show? Do you have, what's radio station, or do you have a website?
Yeah, they can go to www.880thebiz.com on the internet. Or if you want to, while you go on the internet, you can click into it at 5 p.m. on Sundays. Or if you're living in the South Florida area, you can just tune on AM 880 The Biz, and there it'll be at 5 p.m. on Sundays.
Wow.
And they can also go to my website at GaryAllenTalkShow.com, and go to my YouTube channel, and here's some of my old shows. We're putting together a new YouTube channel for the new show, and that may be a change in that too, depending upon what happens over the next couple of weeks in negotiations. So, it's one of those stand by. Things may change.
Yeah.
And it's a great station. It's a Salem station. And you know that they own a lot of stations throughout the country. And it's a business channel. It's a Bloomberg business channel, and I'm very happy to be on there and moving forward with them.
Yeah. Well, Gary, thank you for letting me interview you and hearing about your career and your experiences in radio, and thank you very much.
You're more than welcome, young man. Anytime, just let me know.
Okay, thank you. You have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye. And that was radio show host Mr. Gary Allen. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you next time on the Trailholds Radio Show. Join us Monday when we interview voice actress, and acting coach, Miss Cheryl Felicia Rhodes. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.